here. And this week is Thanksgiving. So if you're listening to this, well, or joining me live or listening to this live, yes, Thanksgiving is this week. And it's really has me reflecting on a lot of things throughout this year in business, personal, a lot of different things, and really has me reflecting on what I am grateful for. And so I really advise everyone and, really want to share this awesome little focus for this week, which is to really, really practice gratitude and to think about, right, all the different things that you have to be grateful for. And I know at times, right, especially when you're building your business and, the day-to-day stuff can get stressful, and maybe a client is really frustrating or something like that. But I want you guys to stop for a second and be present and think about all the things that you are grateful for. I think, in my business, and this is full transparency, I just started, obviously, this video and Scott interrupted me like 3 times, because there was an issue with one of our packages being delivered. And I'm like, if you interrupt me one more time, I'm going to lose my mind. But anyway, I'm so grateful, right? I'm so grateful that we still get to work from home. I'm so grateful that I get to have my husband as a business partner. And at times, right, I can get super frustrated. But I am so incredibly grateful that we get to do what we do. And so, yeah, right. Even when we get frustrated, it's okay. But I do appreciate obviously the big picture here. So, this week, right, some different ways that you can practice gratitude. You guys can do some posting throughout the week. You can share, some recognition. In fact, your team, right? If you guys have team members or people that you work with, make sure to give them a shout out, let them know how much you appreciate them. It's super important to, again, think about all those people who are helping to contribute to your journey. So take a moment and think about all these people, and you can write them down, on a note card if that works best. And make sure to reach out to them, even whether it be a post on social media or maybe it's a friendly little message. Maybe if you have time, you can write a note card and even mail it. But share that you appreciate, and that you're grateful for people and, the help that you're receiving from them. The other thing, obviously, is family. So, family and friends, people that you're grateful for, take a moment and let them know how much you care. Sometimes little things like that, you think it's something simple, but it can really make someone's day. So, set aside some time to do that. Also, obviously, other things in business could be people that you've networked with. It could be people who have made a really big impact in your life, maybe mentors, things like that. You can make a post on social media and tag them. You could, obviously reach out to them in person. But these little things can be very impactful, and it's good, right, to slow down sometimes, especially when the world can get a bit crazy and there can be a lot of negative things out there, and it can be hard sometimes, right? When there are a lot of things like that, to really get out of that mindset. So staying present, practicing gratitude, and thinking about all the things that you have to be grateful for, it's just a good best practice, to do often. Funny little story too, when I first met Scott, who's my husband, we went on a date. It was lovely, but I think at the time I wasn't ready to, start really dating. And, I think we were both kind of in the same place. And he ended up doing a gratitude challenge on social media. And, I was just getting into social media and posting and things like that. And him posting the gratitude challenge really was awesome to me. It was something really fun and cool. And basically he challenged everyone to post each day something that they're grateful for. And so each day I really thought about, a family member who I was really grateful for, a mentor in my life who I was really grateful for, a friend, that I was really grateful for, something in business. And it was really great because it made me feel so thankful for so many things, even though, at the time, whenever I first met him, I was really scratching and clawing and I was growing my business and I was in a really frustrating spot. But it was nice to really reflect on those little things. And it really made me feel right so much better because I knew that it wasn't all bad, right? There were definitely things to be grateful for. And so that's actually, again, full transparency, one of the fun things that kind of rekindled our connection after first meeting. And I just thought it was really cool. I'm like, how cool is this guy? He's posting about gratitude and, it's just all about love and peace and wonderfulness. And so I just thought that was such a cool thing. And, obviously a couple months after that, we ended up reconnecting and going on our second date. And, the rest is history. So this week, if you do one thing, right, tell someone you're grateful for them. Think about the different things that you're grateful for. Write down all the things that you have to be grateful for. In fact, a fun little thing that I'm going to be doing with family is I ordered this little gratitude chicken. It sounds like silly, but it's a gratitude chicken from Amazon, that you have the feathers and each family member writes down something that they're grateful for, this past year. In their life, and then you can put the feathers on the turkey, and the turkey is actually a centerpiece that you can bring out each year, and again help to reflect on what you are grateful for. So I thought that was a cool little tradition to add. Different variations of this. You could pass out little note cards at dinner. You could have everyone go around and share something that they're grateful for. But again, it's such a good practice because no matter what's going on in this world, I think every single one of us has something to be grateful for. So again, let's focus on this week. What are you grateful for? I hope you guys have a wonderful holiday if you're celebrating. And I'd like to hear what you're grateful for. So please share in the comments below, or obviously comment on this episode. I would love to hear what you're grateful for and hope you have a